it is Mental Monday, so please just speak, preach, and vibes. Yes, and I am Kai, and I'm going to be the original host of this every single Monday. And this is going to be the stretch of my journey on wanting to be able to talk to you all more on mental health, explain what is mental illness, and talk about the different forms of mental disorders. Now, just to be able to cover today's subject, the biggest question is, what is mental illness? Well, mental illness are health conditions that is evolving to change around your emotions, that is dealt with your thinking, and also dealt with behavior. Now, it is important to know what is mental illness, but it is more important to know how is it formed and where does mental illness even come from. Well, it's coming grounded with distress slash problems in your life. So, for prime example, it can be having issues within a person's build up in their social life, having issues pinpointed to your extracurricular activities, or even having issues pinpointed from family oriented issues. Now, there has been over 200 different types of mental disorders, but there are four trending mental disorders that stands out very strong to the world that a lot of people seems to be very sadly affected by, and they are known to be clinical depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder, which is known as having PTSD. Now, each and every single person that goes through a mental disorder can have the same term and the same definition of a mental disorder, but someone's mental mindset can be outplaying the mental disorder themselves differently. So, for prime example, when someone is going through grievement, a lot of people feel like when you're going through grievement that you're supposed to be just sad and just blocked out from the world and just in a bunch of dark, and someone's supposed to be telling you, oh, your life is over, you're never going to be back to normal, and this, and that's not true, because a lot of people who may be experiencing grievement do a whole total opposite, where some people may feel like in their grieving they need to go out, they need to go have fun, they need to express themselves differently, that they don't want to be stuck in that same sad mood, that they can just be feeling in that 2.5 seconds right there. Now, a lot of people feel like when you do go through mental disorders, it's going to be the same experience that someone else is going through, and your body's going to play the same thing. But that's not true. But we're going to be able to get through those subjects later down the road, and I just can't wait to touch all of them. But just to be able to wrap up this subject, to get to the biggest question that a lot of people also want to know, even for people who experience mental health issues themselves, with mental health issues, will it ever be treatable? And is it treatable currently? Well, yes, it is very treatable, and yes, it will be treatable. So, depending on the mood and on your level of your mental illness, your doctor or your psychiatrist may try to get you prescribed oral medicine for a person to be able to take on a daily basis, just to be able to help get through their daily life regular doings. Now, for someone who's going through a low maintenance of a mental disorder where they feel like it might not be as bad, your doctor or yourself may be able to get to a new habit, to be able to want to do everything so natural. So when I say natural, wanted to be able to go out, just explore the world, see everything different, duck off from the things that can be causing your mental issues to be having the build up on your mental health on yourself. Now, a lot of people go out, they write, they ride bikes, they hike, they explore through nature. It is so many different things that you can do to help treat your own mental health. But to be able to wrap up this subject, yes, mental health is very treatable, and I cannot wait to come back just to be able to tell you guys some more about mental illness and just the way how it's affected by everything. It's just, yes. So that was just on this subject on what is mental illness, and I cannot wait to be back on next Monday to be able to talk about my next lesson I have in plan. Oh, it's going to be so fun. All right, y'all. See ya.